Well, today is August 22nd, and as you can see, I'm back on the water. Just in time for the tide to start running and the wind to pick up. And no, I didn't bring any rain gear. Just coming out of the channel, I got a little bit wet. So today, I did not get my motor fixed. And it was because there was a really bad accident on Highway 26. And so I had to turn around and come back. So that's the bad news for me. The good news is that in the last 24 hours, probably even less than that, one, I could have been in that accident. If I had left 5 minutes earlier, I was only about a mile behind it. Two, what I've learned about this industry and what I keep learning about this industry is how supportive and wonderful everyone in the fishing community here in the Pacific Northwest is. I was offered boats, I was offered help to repair, anything and everything. I was offered motors, like you name it, people wanted to help out to get me back on the water. That's special. This industry, this community that we have is extremely supportive of each other. And it was humbling, honestly, to have that many folks step up and try and help me out however they could. It was awesome. It was really cool. So thank you to everybody who reached out to try and help me out any way that we can. So the bad news is that I'm still running just my main motor. Good news is that today we caught almost all of our kings and fishing just a few hours running my big motor. So I guess I'll be fine for a few days until I can get this figured out. The part's in stock, that's great. Now I just need to get it installed and get it replaced back here. Let me show you what happened here. Let's see if I can do it without getting bounced around too much by the wind. All right, so I have power steering, and what happened was that little bar right there, this little rod right here, this is supposed to be straight. That is not straight. And it goes into that little tube right there, pushes in and out, and steers that kicker motor. It goes right through that little lift tube right back in there. Well, that grease seized up, and so when I turned my motor, just like so, when I turn it, this part didn't move anymore because that grease had seized up due to salt water, bent this into a nice little elbow, and prevented me from steering my kicker motor. So, again, not the end of the world. Could be way, way worse. Someone got in a bad accident today. A few people did. That's horrible. So, just got to be thankful for what we have. We got a great community. My best friend Brandon bent over backwards to help me out. He brought my trailer over. He's cutting my fish for me for today to try and get me on the road quicker. You folks all reached out. Man, everybody's just been awesome. So thank you for helping to try and get me back on the water, which I am right now. As far as the report goes, it was still just an obscene amount of fish that were reluctant to bite. Some did, some didn't, but like we said, I got almost all of our kings. We're one short of our king limit, so that's great. But a lot of guys were letting kings go today. We got lucky. We got the lucky fin, or lack of fin. But what I heard from just about everybody was the amount of big, beautiful URBs that are in the river right now. Awesome. Everybody that was releasing fish like, man, these are the best looking fish we've seen all season. And there's a lot of them. So, fishing's good, life's good, weather's beautiful, got a great community here where we work, people that care about us, life's great, man. Yeah, it's a little hiccup with the old motor, but it's just a motor. Obviously, we can still catch fish running the big motor. We'll get it fixed here soon, but I think my biggest issue is trying to stay dry, going from skipping on back up to Astoria. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, that was real smart, Cody. Leave your rain gear back in the room. Real smart. All right, here we go. Thank you again, everybody. I really appreciate the support. I'll have some more reports for you. I'm just going to keep fishing this weekend, just keep running the big motor, and we'll try and get that steering cable fixed here next week sometime. So, I'm going to go get wet. See you tomorrow. Thanks again. Love you all. Later.